Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Ascension Lounge. Today I'm going to be doing a past life reading for you, and I'd just like to say thank you so much for your patience. You're the last in this series, but certainly not the least. This reading is going to be about a relationship that you have had or are having in this life, and it's kind of a relationship where or either you just feel like you know this person, like you meet them and it's like, wow, I know this person really, like I must have known them from before, or else there's just some kind of karma or triggers that you can't explain. This reading is to explain that relationship or that connection. I'm going to have a look at the relationship in a past life, and I'm going to have a look at the relationship now. And then we're also just going to have a look at the energy that was carried through these lives. So it's a shared energy between the both of you, and it keeps you connected in all the lives that you live with this person in some way or another. All right, cards for Sagittarius in a past life. Whoa, this is your Sagittarius in the past life, and that's your card, the Temperance card. So you were tempted, and your soul wanted you to see things in a different way. This person was a little bit in their head about moving forward, the Chariot and then the Star. They wanted a new beginning. In this life, you're in Lover's energy in your soul. Oh, you want like security. You're willing to invest. You've learned. You're ready to go here. I hope that's not the other person running off. They seem a little bit anxious, but they're very attracted to you. Central energy is Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So a lot of respect between you and this person. And a need to walk away from things that don't serve. The problem here is regret. Could be getting stuck in a feeling. The overall energy is a Page of Wands. So that's quite nice. That's exciting, intelligent, attractive. Some spark going on. We have the devil. There's a lot of spark there, I suppose. But okay, let's have a look at what's going on here. Let's read the central energies first. Right, so this is energy that you would have had in the past life and in the present life. This is the problem that would have carried through, and is the Five of Cups, which is an energy of regret. Somebody did something. The very, very center of the spread is the Page of Swords. Like a need to get more information. It's obviously got to do with this regret card. So something that was regretted, something that happened that there was regret afterwards. There's a need for more information in that situation. Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is my post-traumatic stress card. So something definitely happened in the past life or keeps happening in each life between the two of you, and there's a lot of trauma over whatever occurs. We've got the regret card and like the post-traumatic stress card here. In your soul position, you guys respect each other, or you get to a place of respect for each other through this connection. Quite complicated, I have to say. Okay, let's dig deeper. Why are the Three of Pentacles in your soul position? You should go through stuff in order to get to emotionally stable place. You've got an 8 and you've got an 8 there. 5 in the middle is about change. 3 is action. We've got movement here, the Chariot twice. So the respect is gained when one or both of you go through a dark night of the soul type of energy where things are unclear. It's very emotional energy. In order to get to an emotional stable place, and you can only really get to that place by walking away from what doesn't serve you. And when this occurs, then there's the respect. Maybe it's even walking away from this person in order to show them how serious you are. Not sure, but this is a shared energy. So this kind of scenario happens in this life and in the last life in order to get to a place where you respect yourself as well, but people respect you for taken the necessary action to look after your heart, to look after yourself, to be emotionally mature and work through things, understand what doesn't work. With the moon twice here, so that's very difficult emotional energy, turbulence almost, like just not being able to see clearly. It could be depression as well. But you or them or both of you get through it and actually get to a stable place. And that causes those around you to have a lot of respect for you, or them, or mutually. See, the Page of Swords. What is this information that you're missing? It's got to do with being happy. So you're missing some information to do with stability and going forward in a loving, true blue way. It's almost like you miss the character of the person, or vice versa. It's like you don't find out everything you should know about this person, and maybe that's a reason why they come back into your life at this time, you know, or during this life. There's something about stability, groundedness, and moving forward in a very true blue, loving way that you don't know, or they don't know. Unless it's like something like you don't know that they would like to offer you stability, like they're approaching you with their cup, or that you would like to do that with them. So we have the regret card. It's like somebody doesn't act. They don't. Maybe they're stuck in the moon energy and they haven't walked away from what doesn't serve them yet. But there's regret as the problem. Why is regret the problem? All these 8s, 10. Whoa, separation. Kind of feels like there's regret because somebody spent too much time working or concentrating on other things, like looking down the miles of lions, concentrating on their work, you know, very involved in the community, not really giving attention to this Page of Swords that wants to tell them something. Or else somebody is just very stuck in regret in this 8 of Swords energy of being traumatized and not being able to get over these spilled cups, just needing strength to actually just survive, and trying to look for meaning in order to get to a much better place. But I think the problem is there's no movement or no will to go that extra mile or find that extra information, because someone's too stuck in a state of regret where they're just, you know, they're using what energy they have to do the things they need to do and hopefully rebuild themselves. So maybe you need patience or vice versa. But it seems like there's a bit of a stuckness because people are looking at the moon energy instead of leaving those cups behind and moving forward. We've got the 8 cups. We've got 8, we've got 8, we've got 8, we've got 8. 8's everywhere. It's knowing yourself in different ways, like, you know, knowing every part of yourself, knowing your heart, knowing your thoughts, knowing what's keeping you in your thoughts. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Some confusion about a lover. Indecisive. And there's the same card. So, decision, a choice. Is it enough? Alright, so somebody's really, really stuck on some hurt, stuff to do with a lover, very confused and very indecisive. I think what I'm seeing here is a scenario where somebody gets really, really hurt and then they basically just shut down. They don't want to go. If they would just go a little bit further, they'd find out something that would probably please them. But it's like they're stuck on the hill. They can't even get to the garden to make the choice. They're too stuck in their head. See, two cards with bandages over the eyes, like somebody's gone inwards. But it's probably a necessary part of this journey. because the objective is to walk away from what doesn't serve. All right, let's have a look. What happened in the past life? Sagittarius, so you are being represented by the Hangman, the Devil, and the Temperance card. Temperance is your card, so you were fully in your energy. That's in your heart position. The Devil is, well, can be Capricorn energy, so you could have been in a very cardinal place. Movement. Overall, we have the Page of Wands. It's like wanting to get something off the ground. That's very exciting. But you were tempted by something, and your soul wanted you to see things in a different way. This person was indecisive. They could be the indecisive one. They'll get respect if they walk away from what doesn't serve them, though. But physically, they were on the run, so they could have been running and thinking at the same time. It's like they were running to get a new start on something. Let's have a look. Why the Hanged Man? Actually, let's do the Devil first. Why the Devil in your physical? Like you were really tempted. All right, so you were tempted by some kind of offer. It was a small offer though, but you saw it as having great potential. It was a betrayal there. It doesn't look like it ended well there for sure. It was like you thought that it was almost like a long-term investment. You did trust the offer, and you saw it as having great potential. But something happened. You knew it was a temptation though. This card wouldn't come up if you didn't know that you were on, like, you know, uncommon ground. Yeah, and it didn't end well, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the Chariot. Why is this person running? Hopefully they didn't do the dirty on you. Let's have a look. The Chariot. Whoa, they might have. The Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hangman there and there. So what they did, them running like this, was in order for you to get a new perspective, which was your soul's intention. So it's almost like your soul and this person's soul had an agreement that you would cross paths in order for you to have a complete change and that's a very spiritual card. It's seeing things in a completely new way. It's almost like this person made an offer to you. It looked like a good offer, like that had potential, and there was some betrayal. And then they ran away, it looks like, to transform what had happened. It's like they had to get away to a calmer place. And then the energy of the Hangman comes in, which is about seeing things in a different way. They almost triggered you into seeing something in a different way. Let's have a look. Why the Hanged Man? Same card, Page of Wands. A leveling up a relationship becomes a burden. There's hurt. Pain, pain, pain. So we've got these pages popping up. That means it was like the offer wasn't like a knight or a king. The offer was quite small, quite exciting. It seems like this person really got you excited about potential futures and partnership. Could have been in a work environment, or it could have been, because we have the Lovers card here, like you were romantically involved with this person in a past love as well, but that became a burden with the 10 of Wands. That 1 turned into 10. It was 1 1, that turned into 4, that turned into 10. It's like they ran away and just turned your world upside down. You're very patient with this person though. 2 of Swords. Why were they in two minds about you? Let's have a look. Whoa. There we have the regret card again. Because they did something they regretted. They ran away to have a new start. They could have actually stolen your money and ran away. It almost feels like that in a way. They pulled a dirty on you. There's regret here. Not sure if you would like to be involved with this person. But let's have a look. They do have the star in their heart. That's a very authentic energy though. So there could be circumstances that you don't understand. Like they could have had a reason. And you were very patient with them, even though there was betrayal here. 10 and a 10. Something came to an end for sure. And they had a new beginning. Chariot twice. Could have been a Cancer. So whatever happened caused you to withdraw. It really got to you. Sleepless nights there. I think all you wanted was some kind of communication from this person in order to change things around, you know. But you waited and waited, like, for them to contact you, and yeah, I don't think they did. This person went off on a new beginning. Left a lot of swords. Why the star for them? They suddenly had options. I think you gave them options, was probably in terms of coin. And they went off to have a new start. It was like, I'm ready to give up my old world and take a new path. They felt very stuck where they were. And here's that respect card. Perhaps they walked away from what wasn't serving them. In some way you respected them for that. Could possibly be that. But it could also be that they weren't getting the respect that they wanted, and they decided to go off and have a new start for themselves where they could shine and be themselves. Interesting. So it's kind of like they ran away. I think they're supposed to get away from things that aren't serving them and you as well. It's a mutual energy in this connection. But it's almost like they ran away from you in this life. They took advantage of you, and you saw it as a betrayal. When I get this card in these kind of readings, it's like there is karma. That's baggage. So let's hop over to this life. Hey, we got the Lovers again. Alright, so you're still keen on this person. In your energy, you have the Lovers in your soul position. This is somebody you would choose. There's big choices involved in this connection. You're showing up as a King of Pentacles in this life. That's somebody who, well, firstly, it's in the physical position, so it could be like you're a very good businessman, or you're very secure, very grounded, very mature. You've got that like whole energy of like people feel safe around you, that kind of thing. In your heart position, you have the Page of Pentacles. So you're somebody who's learnt a lot, and you have something very real that can turn into a lot. I mean, he's standing in a field that's freshly, well, there's fresh shoots there, so he's growing. He's got what he's learnt enough to have something that he can invest and grow. He's turned that one coin into a whole field of vegetables. So, yeah. In the heart, you're in a space where you've learnt a lot and you're ready to apply that. And look at that. Page and King. In your heart, you're like probably quite humble in a way. In the physical, you're showing up strong. And in your soul, it's like your soul saying, it's time to make a choice. Like it's love time. There's Cupid shooting his arrows. So your soul wants you to connect with the lover now. In their position, in the soul, we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody who's rushing in. They're also showing up as the Nine of Swords in the physical. So they're very worried. They could be anxious about this relationship. It's kind of feeling like they, like you intimidate them in a certain way. Like you've got it together in so many ways. They're kind of worried that they may not be enough for you in a way. The energy is quite jaggedy. But we've got the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is incredibly attractive. And this is in the heart position, so you are very, very attracted to their heart. It's like they're pulling you in a way, but they're almost worried about their own power. That makes sense. Okay. The Lovers gets the Justice card. So here's the karma. So you guys have to work through this energy that ends in respect. Respect enough for yourself, respect enough, respect from your peers or the people around you, because you make this really solid heart decision to walk away from things that don't serve you in order to go towards your nine of cups. The 8 is followed by the 9. So, and you might be missing some information, or they could. Whoa, brand new beginning with this past life person, because people have learned stuff here. Okay, so even though it looks like they actually did the dirty on you in the old life, it seems like you're still very, very interested in them. It's probably because it's like something that just hasn't completed. It seems to me that you were supposed to work it out. I don't think the one person was supposed to race off. I think you were supposed to, walk away together. It's like a mutual respect thing here. Could be a third person involved in this connection. Very much a past life connection, but a new beginning for this past life, because this Ace of Pentacles is showing up again 3 times here. You have something that you can work with now. The karma is coming back into balance. Not sure what's happened with you guys in this life, but it seems that, well, this person feels to me is very conscious of, they might have found themselves acting in the same way they acted in the past life, and they're catching that, and they're thinking, what's wrong with me, Like, why am I trying to run away? I'm so attracted to this person. So it could be that they are working out this karma, and that's why it's coming into balance. And lucky for them, I mean, you got the Lovers and the 6 of Cups here. It's like this is someone you would choose. I think you are very upset about the betrayal in the past life. Even though it did get you to a place of seeing things differently, which you needed to for some reason, that it did create karma. And in this life, this karma is actually coming back to balance. There's a brand new beginning here. It's a fresh new start from above. And it's about this past life relationship. So that's very positive. You're keen to move forward. You seem to have it together, very much so here. This person's a little bit on shaky ground there. See, 9 of Swords for this person. That could be a Gemini. Whoa. Knight of Wands. That's your energy, Sagittarius. It's like you're rushing towards them and they're rushing to meet you. They might be a bit intense. Their energy is much more erratic compared to yours. You're like quite calm. It's like, yes, I've been waiting for you. Theirs is like, oh my God, look at the horse's face. Like, it's you. Racing towards their happiness, which is this cup of love, like the person they've been waiting for. Let's see what's happening on the physical. Okay, so they're very happy to see you. On a soul level, you're very happy to see them. You remember them on a soul level. But there is things to work out. Okay, King of Pentacles for you. You're solid. Yeah. You make decisions and very clearly. You have a vision and a mission in your life. You definitely are able to make decisions above your feelings. Like, not that you don't disregard your feelings, that you're a very holistic person. The energy is coming up in that way. So you're able to see clearly what's going on. Yeah, you are incredibly clear and solid, grounded. They are having some sleepless nights. They're a bit wobbly. Juggling things. Trying to have patience about some kind of separation. There's some secret with this person. See, the energy is like very jaggedy here. Rushing towards their happiness, then stopping, then, sleepless nights, juggling things, like they're just not getting enough rest. Trying to be patient, but there's some kind of separation that's worrying them a lot. This is like facing the separation. There are swords here, so these are thoughts. The thoughts are piercing the heart. It's like facing the truth of something. Let's see. What is it that they are facing? Why the 3 of Swords? It's about this relationship. It's like they feel guilty for the the past stuff, or maybe they did something in this life that they feel guilty about. There's definitely regret is a problem, but there's also a need to get more information. It's very important that. Okay, so you might be in separation from this person. I think you miss them if that's the case, and you want things to come back into balance. You'd like a new beginning with them, because they are somebody that you chose. There seems to be some anger here for this person, but they have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. I mean, they truly love you. They're very anxious about this relationship, though. Okay, why the Page of Pentacles? What have you learned? The Star. Ooh, you wish to have an authentic new start where you feel in control after all the drama. You've definitely learned through this connection, but it's now like you know what you want. You're fully in control and you're magnetizing it. We've got a couple here, King and Queen of Wands, by the way, in your heart positions. So I think you guys really, really want to be with each other, but you have to work through this energy here of having the guts to walk away from what doesn't matter, because we got the Eight of Cups here and then the Nine of Cups. I think you actually have gotten to that place. And that's why I think you're showing up as so stable, and why this person, I think they respect you for sure in this life, definitely. They're rattled, and yet you do have this attraction and this love between you. Okay, why the Queen of Wands for them? There's regret here, don't forget it, and the need to have more info. Queen of Pentacles, there we got the Queen and the King of Pentacles, another couple, celebration, wanting to reunite, and the Devil, but some energy is preventing it. So you were tempted in the old life, and they're tempted in this life. I have to say, because we have the Juggling card here and the Three of Cups here, there might be a third person involved. We also have the Three of Pentacles here. I think that person brings toxic energy, actually. It's like they're trying to stabilize or ground themselves. They might like go out and actually get into a situation where they're just tempted. They could drink, something like that. Something could really mess with their stability. It's very, the devil, I mean, the devil's just it's a stage of life that you go through. You probably go through it over and over at different times. It's just a tempting time. Like you could be tempted by something you're addicted to, or somebody that you're highly attracted to, or you just under, like, there's a toxic presence in your life that you need to get through that. So it doesn't mean that you, the devil, or that the person, is evil in their heart. It just means that they're very tempted about something, and it could be a third person here. Obviously, you would respect them more if they walked away from a situation like that. But there is more information that you need to get. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream at that. Definitely. So there's information that you don't have, and it's got to do with regret. And somebody needs to walk away from something. I'm thinking it's them, and there's drama involved. Okay, let's get you some advice, Sagittarius. Cards of advice for Sagittarius in this relationship. You seem quite clear. It looks like you've done the work, you've grown, you know what you want now. You've walked away from your Eight of Cups situation. So this person seems to need to catch up. But let's see. Advice for Sagittarius in this past life situation. Relationship. Time to change the energy. Ground it. And same card. Page of Wands. There should be an exciting new start for you guys. You might get a message from them with the Page of Wands. It could be an apology with the Page of Cups here. If you put these two cards together, that is a formidable, that is somebody you don't want to mess with. Look it up. It really is. But they're not really next to each other. It's just trying to say, we've got a lot of pages here, that there is the ability to have a brand new start. Also, we have the Star twice. There's some like moon energy, devil energy, just, this sort of dim energy that has to be worked through in order to get to a better place. I think you have. They may not be as caught up. But if you bring that energy, that Wheel of Fortune energy, into the situation, it will affect them for sure. I think it will help them in a lot of ways to get through some of these situations that they're in. You need a new start. The Wheel of Fortune will bring that for you. Both of your souls, your higher selves, want a new beginning in this relationship, and they want it to be abundant with the rabbit here. There's that coin. It's something that there's a huge possibility for success in this relationship. You just need a new beginning. Got to walk away from the Eight of Cups. Yeah, let the wheel turn. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for supporting my channel if you choose to do that. And otherwise, I'll see you again next time.